it going, everybody? This is BlueSwim, streaming live on youtube.com/@BlueSwimTV, patreon.com/BlueSwim, and on Bluesky at blueswim.bsky.social. Well, it is a very special day, that being launch day for Star Fox, the remake of my beloved Star Fox 64 from the N64. I mean, I go back and forth on what my favorite N64 game is all the time. I bounce to Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, then Star Fox, then like one of the WWE or WWF games or WCW NWO Revenge. Which, fun fact, apparently, oh god, I think it was, I could be wrong, I think it was Matt Piscatella on Bluesky posted the like 200 best-selling U.S. Nintendo 64 games. WCW NWO Revenge was like number 13 on the list. So, yeah, you want an idea about how popular pro wrestling was back in the 90s? A wrestling game was 3 shy of cracking the top 10. That is, that's pretty damned impressive. But yeah, going back to Star Fox, it's like this is a game I played so many times, front to back. Easily one of my favorite games of all time, and I've been looking forward to this remaster ever since the moment I got off stream a few weeks ago, or maybe a month or so ago, and saw that. Yeah, there was a Star Fox Direct that dropped out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? Then I went and I think I just recorded my impressions for that Star Fox Direct. But yeah, basically, yeah, I just gotten done streaming, and then I saw the news about that, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Time to react to that. And yeah, this is... You know, I mean, there's been a lot of good games that have, you know, hit the Switch too. But as far as like the first party stuff goes, I mean, Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's been great. I was looking forward to that. Mario Kart World, you know, Metroid and Pokemon Legends ZA and stuff like that. It's like all the first party games that have come out this generation, I've looked forward to in some way, shape, or form. This is the one where I feel like I maybe connected a little bit more with it than I have with some of the games that have gotten announced and released for the Switch 2 so far. It's like, as far as like first party Nintendo stuff goes, it's like it's all been good. This is one of the ones where I feel like it could be like something special, you know? Even though, yeah, it's a remake, and this is like, what, the third time it's been remade or something like that. But still, it's a classic. It works because it's an all-time great. It's a fantastic on-rail shooter. The character and personality to it was just on another level. Gameplay was fantastic. And, you know, one thing that was really good about the old Star Fox 64 was, you know, all of the character interactions, all the voice dialogues and stuff like that, at a time when, you know, especially on the Nintendo 64 with the cartridge limitations, it's like, it really felt special. It really felt like something out of the ordinary. And I mean, you know, with PlayStation, stuff like audio and music and stuff like that, it's like that stuff was obviously going to be better on there because of the CDs. But, you know, for Star Fox, you know, having all those voice dialogue lines in there, and just interspersed just constantly throughout the levels, I feel like that's like one thing that you rarely hear people talk about with like rail shooters or something like that, where it adds so much to the experience. And another example of that, which is, you know, which I feel like Star Fox 64 paved the way for, was, if you remember back on the 3DS, there was Kid Icarus Uprising, which was one of my favorite games on the system. Controls were not perfect, but what made that game work so well was the fact that almost the entire time you were playing that game, front to back, there was chatter. There was a constant string of chatter throughout the gameplay. And I mean, I know a lot of games do that, but it's like sometimes it's just talking, but with like Star Fox and Kid Icarus Uprising, it really added a lot of personality to it. It's like, if the gameplay was not like connecting with you 100%, the dialogue that was going along with it, there was the chatter, the bickering between like the like Palutena and the enemies, or Palutena and Pit or whatever. It kind of held your interest even if the gameplay didn't. And I really would love for Nintendo to do something else with Kid Icarus Uprising. That was, I mean, at the very least, the Kid Icarus franchise, because that remake was so good, or, the new version or whatever was so good. Just make a few tweaks and it would probably work pretty well on modern systems. Or make a brand new one. I mean, it's one of those franchises that I feel like Nintendo needs to go back to at some point. But, getting off course again, but, Star Fox 64, that the influence of that game you can just feel, even to this day, You still see a lot of, rail shooters come out. If there wasn't, like, a market for rail shooters, you wouldn't see, like, remakes of Panzer Dragoon Orta or whatever it is. One of the Panzer Dragoon games. And there was another one. Oh God, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. But essentially, it was like, it was like a spiritual successor to Panzer Dragoon and stuff like that. And of course, you see a whole bunch of Star Fox clones from indie games, indie developers, stuff like that. That franchise, that one game. I mean, there was a bunch of Star Fox games, all throughout the years, but Star Fox 64 was the best of the best. It was one of the best games on the system, by far. And to have a brand new version with some interesting changes to the character designs, but nonetheless, a full-fledged, big budget remake, and, have it on a hybrid home console, portable console, and looking as good as it has in the gameplay that we've seen. I mean, it's really it's really hitting, a lot of right notes for me. So I am definitely going to chomp into that in just a little bit. And I'm going to do it with my Switch Online Nintendo 64 controller. But that will be in a little bit. In the meantime, I thought, since it is Prime Week, Amazon Prime's had some deals going on. Walmart's had some deal days. Best Buy's been getting in on it. And quite frankly, I've had a couple of pickups in the last several days. And I thought, what the hell? Let's take a look. So, this is my haul from this week as far as games go. And right off the bat, of course, Star Fox. I mean, that wasn't a Prime Day thing or anything like that. That was that just worked its way into the photo for obvious reasons. So yeah, but that one we're gonna check out tonight. Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. That was a game key card. That is a as the name implies, a remaster of the game from the 3DS. And it's been a long time since I played that. I reviewed it over at Tech Gaming. Gosh, what about a decade ago? Close to it? Something like that. And yeah, my memory of it has pretty much faded almost completely for some reason. But yeah, I basically played a little bit of this, and it has some new mini games, like, or maybe they're like kind of revamped mini games. Like I said, it's been so long since I played it. Um, but um, but yeah, basically you have like a music rhythm type of game where you have to use the mouse mode with the Joy Cons to kind of line up, or kind of get a line through the middle of like these notes as they float up towards you. Um, that's pretty neat. I tried it out. It wasn't bad. I think there's like about 5 songs or so that you can play it with. So that's not bad. They also have an airship controlling minigame, and both of the mini games they require you to be in mouse mode. I forgot to mention that it's not just mouse mode for the rhythm game. It is mouse mode all throughout. And yeah, what I played of that, it's. I mean, it was a kind of a fun challenge for me because I play a lot of the Microsoft Flight Simulator games and stuff like that. So flying an airship, hey, that's right up my alley. Oh, unique controls where you have to micromanage so many things. Kind of up my alley. And if it isn't up your alley, it's probably not going to be your thing here either. But yeah, it's not bad. And as far as the main game goes, I played very little of it. I started it late, and my eyes got heavy soon after the introduction of each of the characters. So yeah, I haven't spent a ton of time with that, but it's on sale now for like $20, both digitally and physically. And of course, like I said, physical is a game key card. So, um, honestly, I got to thinking about it. It's like it wasn't just a year. It hasn't been just a year since the Switch 2 launch. It's been a year since the launch of game key cards. And I went looking through my shelves a bit. And as far as like the physical games I have for the Switch 2 go, the majority of them actually are game key cards. And I'm conflicted on it. Obviously the appeal of physical games is having the game on the cartridge. And there's multiple reasons for that. First of all, the longevity, the preservation aspect of it, obviously. But also when you have like all or most of the game on the game cartridge, say for maybe like update data or DLC or whatever, that's space that is saved on your internal storage. And here in the now, when you have, everything going up because of the cost of SSDs and the cost of storage and the RAM stuff with everything that's going on with the data center stuff, which we're going to get into a bit in the next segment. Yeah, I mean, it's like, having the physical game, cartridge there with most of the game on it, I mean, that saves a lot of space, especially with, something like, with, I'm trying to think of a good example here. Looking at my virtual library, something like Hyrule Warriors or something like that. Having that, some of the higher sized game cartridges. Oh, Cyberpunk 2077, that's a great example right there. That's like about the best physical release that the Switch 2 has gotten. Having that, that space saved on your system, in this day and age, that is, incredibly valuable. Incredibly valuable. And, I must say that, I do like the physical aspect of having, the games, even if they are in a game key card form. We all know the truth that digital is the future. We've seen that with Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 6 is not going to have a proper physical release. It's going to be a code in a box for $80. Fuck that. If there was any interest I had in getting GTA at launch, that probably torpedoed it. But at the same point, I will be fair. I did buy WWE 2K25 as a code in the box, full price at launch. And, this generation, I feel like it's probably going to be about the last for physical media before things pretty much entirely move to digital. Um, the writing's on the wall. As much as we, want to cling on to physical releases, we know that's, logically speaking, we understand that is most likely where the industry is going. PC gaming has been there for ages. No surprises there. It's not the end of the world, but at the same point, when you're a game collector, it's like you want to turn around and look at your shelves and see games upon games upon games, And even if, game key cards have not really, been the true physical release that we've wanted, that I wanted. That being said, having at least some sort of a physical, cartridge of some sort feels better than not having anything at all. And I think that's, there again, GTA 6. Just a code in a box. It's convenient. We know digital's the future, but still, it's an enthusiast thing. When you have, it's like if you're a music collector. It's like I occasionally buy, modern records. Not a lot. I don't have a huge collection. I have maybe 2 or 3 dozen, something like that, somewhere in that neck of the woods. But I rarely ever, buy new records, and I kind of listen to them sporadically when I, when I do listen to music, because most of it I just listen on my phone, and I stream it to my sound system via Bluetooth. You know, physical media is, like I said, an enthusiast thing, and even if it's antiquated to put music on a physical media when digital exists and does the job very, very well. There's just nothing quite like having some sort of a physical reminder, this little box on this shelf that says, "Hey, guess what's in here? It's this game. It's Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2. There's not much of anything in the box besides like some of the Magic the Gathering cards or whatever in a promotional flyer. But at the same point, it's like, at least it's something, and it's something that can be resold. When you buy digital, you can't, and it's just, it's one of those things where I've come to accept it, mostly because, buying game key cards has allowed me to get things a little bit cheaper than buying them digitally. But, overall, it feels like the writing is on the wall for physical media, and I hate that. But at the same point, I understand it too. It's evolution, baby. Hey, Diego, how you doing? Diego says, outside of RE Collection, the only reason I have Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws, Konami Date, Somnium Files on Game Keycard is because they were $20 or under. A deal is a deal. Yeah. Yep. 100%. And last year during Black Friday, they had like Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S or something like that for like $15 at Walmart. It's like, it's a game key card. It's not perfect, but at the same point, like you said, a deal's a deal, and it's like there has to be some sort of an incentive for me to go physical with it if it's a game key card. But some games, it makes sense to go with the game key card anyways, because my mom has a Switch too, and maybe she'd like to play something that I buy, you know? So if there's anything that she wanted to borrow, you know, it's I mean, it's simple. Just take the game, download it. You know, it's simple. It's like it works. It works, but there's still something that feels icky about it. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, having a physical game that essentially is 9/10 of the way a digital game. It just something just doesn't feel 100% right about it. But at the same point, it's like, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, the industry is, you know, starting to really back away from physical. And this, you know, it's kind of like grasping at straws, you know? It's like, you know, a cheap physical release that's a game key card is still better than paying full price digitally. Because at least I can, you know, like I said, loan out, you know, my physical game key cards to my mom if she wants to play something. But as far as the rest of my pickups go, I got in Lost Soul Aside for the PS5. I was playing a little bit of that last night. It's a little bit on the janky side, but it's not bad. Voice acting is pretty good in it, and the graphics aren't too bad either. I think I spent maybe like an hour with it or so. And yeah, there's just a little something to it that feels just a bit like maybe not quite AAA, but like AA. You know, like calling it AAA might be a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, I mean, so far I've liked what I've played of it. I'm gonna play some more at some point. Might even stream it. But that was $10. I think that's been popping in and out of stock on Amazon for $10. So yeah, if you haven't gotten that, you know, and you got a PS5, why not? I mean, it's at from what I've played so far, $10. That seems like a beyond fair price for it. But yeah, there's that, and you know, I might play that on stream at some point if I stick with it. But I had my eye on it for a while, and it kept hovering around $50. I'm like, I'm not paying $50 for that. And then I missed out on it when it was like 20 or 30, and like, ah, shit. And then it drops to 10, and I'm like, okay, yeah, perfect. It all worked out in the end. But yeah, if you haven't gotten that, definitely consider it if you can find it in stock. The next game was the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. And let me tell you, I don't like admitting this, but I thought it was the Mega Man. What is it? The Mega Man EX. What is it? No, what the hell? Okay, let me look at my shelf. I forgot the name. Yeah, there it is. Battle Network. I cannot remember that for some reason. Yeah, it's like I saw that, and I saw the Mega Man design on the front. I'm like, oh, that's the Mega Man GBA Battle Network games or whatever. Oh, I'll go ahead and jump on that. And then I get it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not the games that I thought that they were. And I go and look at my shelf, and I'm like, oh shit, I already had the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection that I thought I was buying with the Star Force Collection or whatever. Oh god. Oh boy. I think I need to maybe slow down collecting. When you start thinking one game is another, and the game that you think that you are buying you already have in your collection, you forgot it. Yeah. Maybe I need to toss some Prevagen in there too. But next I got the Final Fantasy IX remaster port for the Switch, the physical copy for that. Woot had like a 20% off mobile orders promotion going on when that was on sale, so I ended up getting it for like $24, something like that. And I haven't sat down and tried it out yet, but I got to thinking about it because there's been talks about Final Fantasy 15 being under consideration for a Switch 2 port. And if that ends up being the case, the only Final Fantasy mainline games that you would not be able to play on like a Switch 2 or Switch, the Switch family or whatever, would be like Final Fantasy 11, the 13 trilogy, and 16. So, I mean, we are well within striking distance of having almost every major Final Fantasy game on one system generation. You know? Or one system family or whatever, which is kind of fucking crazy considering how many systems that entails, how many games, how many, different generations along the way. But from what I've seen of, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth on the Switch 2, I don't doubt that they'd figure out some way of getting 16 on there. And I think if they can get that done, then 15 would be just a snap, since that was a PS4 game. I think it had like a PS5 upgrade at some point or something. I'm looking at my shelf. I'm not seeing it. Anyway, maybe I'm mistaken, but yeah, I mean, if they can get, Remake and Rebirth going, especially Rebirth, going on Switch 2, I don't think they could have any problems with getting the rest of them on there. And I'd be really curious to play the trilogy, the 13 trilogy again. That actually I say again, I don't know that I finished even 13 basic, but I had all three of them. I was sitting down with the what do I want to call it? Piggy bank strategy guide for it or whatever. I'm completely spacing on the name for that too, but yeah, there was like some sort of a nice strategy guide for 13. I was actually sitting down almost every night and chipping away at it a little bit further. And then eventually it got dropped. But yeah, Final Fantasy mainline games on the Switch and Switch 2. I mean, it's like there's not a lot left that needs to get ported. Let me tell you, man. I did that with speaking of Resident Evil. Digo says I totally bought RE4 on PS5, forgetting I already had it. Let me tell you, I did that with the RE collection and I guess it was Village, Resident Evil Village. I completely forgot I had that on PS5 when I got the RE collection for the Switch 2. Oh man, yeah. Eventually we need to actually chip away at our backlogs. Oh man, I gotta tell you, with the way things are going with the industry, it's like in a way the backlog is kind of like squirrel storing nuts for winter. It's like having all of these games that you haven't really done much of anything with, but you still buy them anyways. It's like almost it's almost like the video game equivalent of like preparing for doomsday by having like a bomb shelter filled with like canned beans or something. At the very least, if the industry goes sideways, and again we're going to get into that in the next segment, at the very least, you got the backlog to turn to, and there's retro games and stuff like that. I mean, with the prices going up and up and up, it's just going to force people back to, what they already have and what came out before that. It's just, we're in uncharted territory. And quite frankly, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it is to a certain degree, obviously with the prices and everything. But, finding an excuse to go back and, maybe play some of the stuff that you haven't gotten around to, or you put off or put down or whatever, never went back to. I mean, it's like, that's pretty good too, It's always nice to have like a little something in reserve that you can go back to. Because, I mean, with everything going the way it is, I don't think we're going to have a new console generation for quite some time. especially with the Steam machine coming out at like $1,050 without a controller. You know, I mean that is just, I mean for an entertainment type of thing, that's just not gonna fly. And I mean, and I'm not saying that to knock the Steam machine because it looks pretty good from what I've seen. I mean it's not perfect, but it seems to be doing a decent job. I think it has some higher specs than the Steam Deck. But at the same point, I can't remember if it was like Austin Evans or Linus Tech Tips or whatever said something about the fact that like you could tell that it was like intended to be like a $600 or $700 machine as opposed to like $1,000 and $1,050, or like I think the max specs on it like with like a 2 terabyte SSD and a controller and stuff like that. I want to say that ends up being like $1,350 or something like that, $1,340, something like that. Oof, woof. Yeah. But yeah, I mean there's a lot going on right now that it's just kind of just lighting it up on a billboard that maybe sticking with what you got and playing the backlog is what we're all going to be doing for the next couple of years until the RAM crisis and the storage crisis and stuff like that kind of sorts itself out. But yeah, the backlog be crazy and the backlog be good. Hey, number 83, how you doing? He says, I keep stacking up as many complete in box NES, SNES, and Genesis as I can. The pickings are getting slim as of late. Yeah, let me tell you, it's like, it seems like retro is really in. I watch some YouTube shorts that get posted by Jake's Retro Game Shop, I think it is, and Cake Hoarder. And it's like you are seeing these guys get in insane trade-ins. All sorts of retro stuff like you would not believe. And it just goes in the door and out the door almost immediately. It is just nuts how popular retro gaming has gotten. And it's funny, even as crazy as the retro game prices were. I mean, it's like, you wouldn't expect the console, the main, current gen consoles to go from $500 to $800. I mean, they've been really, really kind of putting the retro gaming, boom in perspective a bit. Now it's like, oh, $150 for an N64. Maybe that's not terrible. Maybe that's not as bad as it could have been. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much stuff out there. And speaking of retro and modern, this next pickup kind of ties into that. That being the Turok trilogy. Turoks 1, 2, and 3 for the Switch 2, or for the Switch 1, excuse me. That collection has been kind of popping up every now and then lately, the last few days, for $15 on Amazon. I think it's also on the PlayStation 4 or 5 for that price. So I had to jump on that. I loved the Turok games back on the N64, especially the cerebral bore in Turok 2. My friends and I fucking loved that weapon in multiplayer Turok 2 growing up. Oh shit. I want to say we played like cerebral bore matches where it was just nothing but us running around with the cerebral bore just trying to hit each other with it. Oh man, we used to have so much fucking fun with that. But next was the Inspector Gadget. I think it's what is it? Mad Agent Party or something like that. And this is one game I saw it when it came out. I think it's by Micron, who've done several like TV animated show adaptations into video games. I think they did one for Totally Spies, which legit great show. Legit great show. I love that show. But yeah, this is Inspector Gadget one. It's like a combination adventure mini game type thing, something like that. So yeah, I jumped on that and haven't had a chance to check that out yet. I haven't had a chance to check most of this stuff out yet, actually. And the last one excuse me, the last one I got was Cards RPG. I'm a sucker for, a collector card game on, a home console. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy Evolution, or what's it, Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution or something like that on the Switch and PS4. That was fantastic. I love the Pokemon trading card game. So, yeah, pretty much if you put like collector card strategy game on a home console, my ears are going to kind of like perk up a bit. I think Shadowverse had a great one as well. Yeah, so stuff like that, I'm a complete sucker for. I even stumbled across one when I was looking on the PlayStation store today, and I can't remember the name of it. But it's like something that's like on sale for like $7 or something like that, so I'm probably going to end up getting it. One more for the backlog. Oh boy. I need more games like I need a hole in the head. So yeah, that's basically been my Prime Day, etc. haul. And yeah, some of those things we're gonna have to check out at some point. But yeah, and one other thing I picked up, asterisk, was the free-to-play version called Core Fighters of Dead or Alive 6 Last Round, which just came out today. And I haven't done much with it. I've paid somewhat close attention to this. And, of course, I love the Dead or Alive series. It's one of my favorite fighting game franchises of all time. Not just because of the boobs, but they definitely help. She kicks high. But yeah, I've been paying, some attention to this. And basically it's a PS5 port of, I want to say it's 2019's Dead or Alive 6. And with Last Round for Dead or Alive 5, basically there were I want to say there were 3 iterations on Dead or Alive 5. You had Dead or Alive 5, then you had Dead or Alive 5 Plus on the PlayStation Vita. Excellent port, I might add. Then you had Dead or Alive Ultimate on PS3 and 360. And then after that came Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. And that was on, I want to say that was on PS3 and PS4, but the PS3 version didn't get continued content support. The PS4 version did. And it had 2 new stages that they couldn't include for whatever reason. Yeah, sure. Bullshit. And with each of those releases, they added content to the game. It's like you got some extra costumes, I think. I think there was like some pre-order cheerleader costumes for Dead or Alive 5 Plus. And if you bought it on Dead or Alive 5 Plus, you also got the home console version as well for the PS3. And then when Dead or Alive Ultimate came out, it compiled several of the costumes that had come out, several of the costume packs that had come out between it and Dead or Alive 5. Not all of them. But, it had some extra content and several new fighters. I'm trying to think. I think they added, was it Jackie? Was it Jackie from Virtua Fighter that they added? I think they also added Momiji and Nyo Tengu, I think. Something like that. But basically they added several new characters between Dead or Alive 5 and Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate. And then after that had some support for a while, then came Last Round for Dead or Alive 5. That had even more earlier DLC content included. And I think it had more fighters as well. It's been so long since I've checked them out and gone back and forth between the different versions. I've completely forgotten. But yeah, that added, more support for like DLC characters like you had Mai Shiranui from King of Fighters. You had Naotora Lee, I think it was, from Dynasty Warriors. I think was that also when they introduced Marie Rose, or was that Ultimate? Anyways, okay, that's it. I'm gonna grab the case off the shelf. Okay, I didn't get lazy. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like the new fighters that were added. Looks like they added several new fighters for Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate. It was Momiji, Ein, Rachel, Leon, and Jackie. So they added 5 fighters. And I think when Last Round came out, then they introduced Marie Rose and Honoka. And stuff like that, I think. Or they were DLC. I'm not sure which. But anyways, so the reason why I've gone on this long tirade about Dead or Alive 5 content is because with Dead or Alive 6 Last Round, if you have some DLC content, it does carry over. And what you have to do, you have to update your PS4 version of, DOA 6 and or Core Fighters. Load that game up, and then you load up Dead or Alive 6 Last Round, and your costume DLC purchases will transfer over. However, as far as the actual content goes that's new or special for this release, it is I think it's limited to about like 5 new costumes and like a new DLC character off in the distance. But they're still trying to sell you the DLC that has been out for as long as 7 years. Seriously. It is fucking crazy that Dead or Alive 6 Last Round has launched, and they are still selling you DLC that, came out over half a decade ago. And here's another thing. You can't upgrade, or you can't just get like a free upgrade if you already have Dead or Alive 6. You've got to buy the content or play the free Core Fighters. And the thing with Core Fighters is you buy the characters piece by piece, or you buy like a bundle or the whole game bundle or whatever. But if you buy the fighters individually, guess what? The price of the individual fighters has gone up from the PS4 release of Core Fighters. It used to be $3.99 per character for Dead or Alive 6 Core Fighters on the PS4. Now they are $8 a piece. They have doubled the price of individual characters. The DLC for Kula and Mai Shiranui from King of Fighters, that DLC has gone up by almost double as well. And all this shit is like $40. That, this game is like $40 in order to have all this content. But very, very little of it is new, and they're still trying to upsell you on shit. They've added a new photo mode, which I tried it out for a few minutes. I think it's pretty neat. I think you can have a lot of fun with it. You pick your location, you pick your fighters. You can select moves from your move list and have them play it out, and then you can go frame by frame and get just the right shot. So, yeah, that's... in a game like Dead or Alive, you can probably see the appeal of that. But, They also have like some new lighting engine or whatever. Everything looks okay. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing $40 worth of content here. I mean, it's like, everything is like right back where it was before. With like the other core fighters. It's like if you don't have, if you don't want to, buy the characters individually, you have to buy the full game. And if you've already bought the game once, what's the incentive? Higher resolution, better lighting, a new photo mode, and that is pretty much it. I mean, this is a bad, bad release. It doesn't take a genius to figure out how to make Dead or Alive work. And I should know, I'm not a genius. Maybe I'm smarter than I give myself credit for, but I don't view myself as a genius. All Koei Tecmo had to do was include all of the content from the previous release of the game. Include all of it, $40. Yes, it's a deal. It's not fair to Koei Tecmo. Get that out of the way. But you include all the content that's been out there for 6 or 7 years. Include all of that in one release. Have it act like a reset. It looks like a good value to your customers. Even if you don't include a shit ton of extra content, it'll have a little bit of a future to it because there is going to be another DLC character. And just having everything in like a nice, polished, new, higher resolution product for $40, that would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect. Probably would have bought it. But having, so much content still kind of locked away when it's been out for so fucking long to begin with, it just looks greedy and stingy. And I would have loved for Koei Tecmo to have taken, Dead or Alive 5 last round. Do a complete edition of that. Include all of the DLC that they still have the rights for. They've, probably had the license lapse for like some Senran Kagura costumes and stuff like that. Attack on Titan costumes and a stage. And they even lost the license for Mai Shiranui, which really kills me because I never got around to buying her in DOA 5. But essentially, if they just took all of the content that they still have the license for, or the rights to, or whatever, or even relicensed, Mai Shiranui for this release, put all of the DLC in one release, stick a full price sticker on there, $60. If they wanted to get greedy and go 80 or 70, that's fine. With all of the DLC that has been released for Dead or Alive 5, if they put all of it in one package for $70, that really wouldn't have been that terrible of a deal. Do all of that, stick it on the Switch 2, send it out. I would have been there day one, probably would have been streaming it right now, if it came out today. But they have done nothing to support Switch 2. And what they have done for the PS5 has been just abysmal. It's not worth $40. It's barely worth a free download. If you have the older game, which has been delisted apparently, it's, there's just no reason to upgrade this. If it ever goes on sale, maybe in the $20 range. I don't know. We'll see. But, DOA 6, so far, it's disappointed me. Thank you. Thank you, Diego. I am SMRT, aren't I? Let's see. Photo mode. I think it was in, I know, I think with DOA 4 had it on the 360. I think that you could save like 100 pictures, I think, back in the day, which means it probably got filled up when I was playing it. But yeah, they have had some photo modes, but I think It's like this new one. It's like they've done more than just like just like, oh, you pause the game and you can like hit the share button and it's like there's a screenshot. It's like they give you a lot of control over it, so you can you can reposition everybody. You can even program like combo strings into it, like, oh, it so and so does like punch 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 down kick, and then they follow that up with like down throw or something like that. And from what I've seen with it, and it's like, of course, then you move along, and you can do frame by frame, stepping with it and get just the right angle, and you can adjust the focus. I mean, Dead or Alive's always had a pretty good photo mode whenever they've had it in there. Like the Dead or Alive Extreme photo mode, you can adjust the focus and the exposure or something like that. I mean, they really do a lot of like more professional photography, filters and controls and stuff like that built into it. But yeah, this is, as far as like the photo mode goes, as far as the fighting games, this has been, from what I've seen, this has been a legit good improvement over whatever they've done in the past. That's like the one thing I can undeniably give DOA 6 last round credit for, is that it's just, it's photo mode. It is legit. It should probably be the photo mode that a lot of other fighting games and maybe beyond that should study, because it's that part, it's a win, no doubt about it. But let's head on over to the BlueSwim TV news desk. I've been loving that intro. I'm not sure how many streams I've actually been able to use it on since I did it. And I think the first time I was using it, I forgot to hit like go live or something. But Xbox is fucked, dude. So Microsoft announced a $100 or $150 price increase on the Xbox Series consoles. The 512 gig Xbox Series S is going from, I think, $400 to $500. Oof. Essentially, the 512 gigabyte models are getting a $100 increase. The 1 terabyte models are getting a $150 increase. And they are sunsetting their 2 terabyte models. Did I say 1 gigabyte? 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte model goes up $150. 2 terabytes is basically just getting shit canned altogether. So it has been a bad day at Microsoft again. And I mean, it's no surprise. I think this is the 3rd price increase for the Xbox consoles in the last year and a half or so, something like that. And let me tell you, it is. I mean, it's rough. It is. It's almost unfathomable that we have gone from a $500 Xbox in 2020, in the middle of the fucking pandemic, to $800 for the Xbox Series X, because that's gone up $150. It's been $650 for the 1 terabyte model with the disc, and that's going up to $800. And the all digital version of the Series X, I think that's going to be $750. I mean, it's just nuts. And I hate to say it, but I don't think Microsoft or Sony need to be thinking about releasing a new console anytime soon, because these prices are just unsustainable. I mean, you have you have consoles that are already out right now that aren't selling that well, especially after the price increases. And, the whole ideas of, trying to launch a PlayStation 6 or a Project Helix or whatever, I mean, that just feels insane. I mean, that is just so tone deaf. Nobody really wants that right now. It's like a lot of things that would be normally of interest they're just so ridiculously fucking expensive that you're not going to do the sales numbers that publishers need you to do in order to make games that are worthy of having a new system to play them on. I think the current generation of systems, it might need to last the rest of the decade. Who knows, maybe even longer than that. But the thing is, most of these things run, the games that are out there well enough that it's like we're kind of getting to the point where having a new system for, better power and stuff like that, it almost feels like diminishing returns. I mean, it pretty much is diminishing returns at this point. There's just not really a tremendous need for it. Games do not need to look that much better than they do right now. And and they pre-announced another increase in 2027. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, honestly, at this point, it feels like it's a race to $1,000 at this point. The PS5 Pro, that's at $900 before you even add in like the disc drive. So it's there. I mean, technically, you want to spin it the one way. That's like it's $20 away from hitting the 1,000 mark. Sony's almost there. Sony's almost won the console race again. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, it's like these things are just so expensive that there's not really much of a point in bringing out new hardware. Most people don't want to spend the money to get what's already out to begin with, and the libraries are a hell of a lot better than what you're going to see on any new console. In a way, it's almost a miracle we got the Switch 2, much less at $450. Whoop. But yeah, I mean, it's like, I said it on Bluesky, and I'll say it here. If you are thinking about getting a console, getting any piece of gaming hardware, be it, a console like the Switch 2, which, you can still get it at its launch price, which is basically the craziest deal in gaming right now. Who'd have thought that shit? I mean, you want to get a Switch 2, $450, that's the price to get it at. Pretty much anything out there that you've been thinking about getting console-wise, if you can comfortably afford it right now and you don't mind spending the money, even if it's gone up a little bit, now's the time. Because, it just seems like the sky's the limit. I mean, I have no idea what the industry is going to be like next year. By this time next year, we could have, like we were saying, that, $1,000 PlayStations, except it's not going to be the PS5 Pro. It'll just be the base PS5. So be it new or used, if you've been thinking about it, I really, truly believe that, now's the time to kind of think ahead on it and get in there before it gets far, far worse. Because, we're talking, this is a situation where the damage is not going to be undone for years to come. This is probably going to last the rest of the decade, these kinds of prices. Maybe it'll tail off towards the end, 2028 or 9, maybe. But right here and right now, it's just, you look at the future and it's just price increase after price increase after price increase. This is like completely uncharted territories for gaming. Yeah, they really are making the Steam Machine look good. It's like I think that probably was supposed to be what, like 600 or something like that. So, it's yeah. No matter how you slice it, it's like, it's just not good. And if you've been thinking about it, it's probably like a now or never type of thing. And it's like you're seeing price increases on everything. It's like even the the emulation handhelds that are out there, the what is it? I'm Thorn, I Neo Thorn or something like that. It's like that's like getting like another increase in price. I mean, it's just everywhere you look. It's just everything's heading in the wrong direction, and I truly believe that this is probably going to be the sort of thing where if you don't get it now, you might not want to pay the prices you'll have to a few years from now. And God only knows what the used prices are going to be like. I mean, you can get a decent deal on, I want to say it was new, maybe pre-owned, I'm not sure, through Amazon. If you have like one of their credit card things or whatever, you can get like 25% back, which ends up being like, I want to say it's like $150 back. I saw Wario64 tweeting about it. And yeah, it's like if you buy like a PlayStation using a Amazon credit card or something like that, you'll get that much back. And it's like, shit, even that looks like a decent fucking deal, you know? Nowadays, it's just the entire landscape of the industry is just completely been turned on its head and pile driven. Normally, I like seeing things getting turned on their head and pile driven. This time, not so much. Not so much. But yeah, I mean, that Xbox news, that is really, really difficult. I mean, they've been struggling as it is. You know, I mean, with the way things are going, I don't know how they're going to really weather that storm. I mean, I don't know that this is like the final blow to Xbox for this generation, but it is definitely tremendously close to it. I mean, it is just ridiculously, insanely close to being the end of Xbox for the very least this generation. God knows what the future looks like. Just crazy. Well, I think it's probably about time to check out the return of Fox McCloud. Let's take a look at Star Fox. Do a barrel roll. And like I said earlier, I'm going to be playing this with my Switch Online N64 controller because I don't know if I can play Star Fox 64 without it. In any way, shape, or form. But, let's see. And there we go. Oh, I have to hit the button. I have to hit the button. Corneria, fourth planet of the Lilat system. General Pepper looks like a...
Come in, Star Fox. This is Corneria Defense Force Headquarters. Do you read?
Loud and clear. James McCloud here, General. Star Fox is on approach to Venom. No indications yet of any suspicious activity. We'll let you know
that looks so good.
Proceed with caution. You're the first to set eyes on that place in years.
Designs, but the details just look incredible.
Thank you for accepting this mission, James. You're the only one I can trust.
General Pepper, do you read me? Something's jamming long-range comms. Stay sharp, team.
Are you seeing this, James? According to my instruments, the atmosphere is highly toxic.
We're doing this job for next to nothing? We're supposed to be mercs, not chumps.
There's more at stake here than our bottom line, Pigma.
Yeah, sure.
General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with Dr. Andros.
It's been years since Andros was banished here, James. If the atmosphere is poisonous,
All the more reason to figure out what's going on. Dr. Andros made mistakes, and he paid the
How
price.
do you
for them.
like those
But whatever
aliens?
else he is a genius. Maybe he found a way
Have
to
some
survive.
AR built into them?
Our leader. Such a bleeding heart.
It looks so good.
where'd they come from?
Defensive formation! Higma, where are you going?
Look at all the
It's
scratches
like
on
you
the
told me. I'm getting into formation.
Fuck.
You two-timing swine!
What can I say? My new boss pays better.
Ah! Picks his nose and wipes it on
Corneria must suffer. Death to all who stand in the way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andros?
Don't let them
Super FX, do that on the
escape.
wing. Stabilizers or whatever you call it.
I can't shake him.
You're not trying to. You are flying
Hey,
straight.
Peppy, catch!
James!
Peppy, are you there? Come in, Peppy. Do you read me? I'm losing altitude. Peppy, you need to get out of here. Warn the general.
Not without you, James.
That's an order. Peppy, keep an eye on Fox.
Five years later.
Fox. Fox, come in. Are you synced to the training module?
Coming online. I read you loud and clear, Peppy.
Good. I realize you're no stranger to the R-Wing. But it's important for team cohesion that we all run this exercise together. You know, when your dad was in charge, he would...
Ancient history, Peppy. This is my Star Fox. And we're doing things my way.
Let's see. Let's see how things do.
Welcome
with
to the R-Wing's introductory training module. Here, you'll learn to maneuver your craft
Garou
and
the
operate its
Pawn.
primary features. Try maneuvering now. The R-Wing is equipped with customizable flight controls.
Let's see. I don't think we ever had the inverted stuff before. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It shows the N64 controller in the controls. Ha! Very nice. Let's see. Let's see. Reverse switch direction is up. Yeah, let's try that. See how it goes. Modern innovation. God, this feels so smooth. So
Nicely
buttery smooth,
done,
and it feels
Fox.
great with the N64 controller.
Tilting is a particularly useful technique. To move left or right
Advanced
more quickly,
graphics, baby.
you can tilt into turns.
Do a barrel! Do another barrel! Ha! I knew it!
Try
I could
tilting to
pass
fly through the
edge of
obstacles.
my wing through that little opening. Oh. follow directions, get to where you're going.
Give it another go.
And get all that time?
Give it another go.
Okay, so I can only fly through it. Oh shit! Give it another go.
Give it another go.
So it can only successfully pass through when I am tilting the R-wing.
Now you're
There
kicking,
we go.
Fox.
Your craft is equipped with a state-of-the-art G-diffuser system. The G-diffuser builds a charge over time. With a full charge, you'll be able to perform a variety of special maneuvers. Try
that's what the
boosting or
G-diffuser
braking now.
does.
The longer you hold the button, the longer your boost or brake action will last. Your G-diffuser will need to build up a full charge before you can use it again.
Okay, now I'm in no way accusing Nintendo or any team involved of using AI. in this.
Time your boosts and
But when
brakes
you
carefully
see that
to navigate the
raccoon, I guess
obstacles.
it is, or maybe it's Tanuki. I'm not sure which. But it kind of looks like those. It kind of looks like those talking cat, cats working in McDonald's type videos that you see
A
on social media.
somersault
all
is
the
one of
time.
the special maneuvers available to you. Go ahead and perform a somersault now.
Ah, somersault! Oh yeah, maybe it is a red panda. That makes more sense.
Wow, this flies just like the real thing. Whoa! Look out!
Oh man, let me tell you. I am so looking forward to Galactic Racer.
Oh, for pity's sake, Slippy.
That is
Eyeball,
looking
that one's on me.
absolutely phenomenal. I
Wing
love
damage
racing
detected.
games,
When
but
you lose a wing,
that
your
one,
R-wing's handling
that
will
one looks
be
like a
affected.
day one. I mean, last racing
Collecting
game
a
I
wing
remember
repair
buying on
item will
day
restore
one was,
your
of course,
wings.
Mario Kart World, because, well, it was basically the reason to have the Switch 2 at launch. But aside from that, it's
The
like I
R-Wing
don't
comes
usually buy
combat
racing
ready
games
with
at
a
launch
dynamic
anymore. I didn't buy
weapons array.
Forza Horizon 6. I'll
Fire
probably
your
wait until
laser
that's
now.
$20 or
It's your
something.
primary weapon.
But yeah, Galactic Racer, especially the pod racing, good lord. I mean, Episode 1 Racer was fantastic. One of my all-time favorite racing games, but that, what we're seeing in Galactic Racer with the pod racing, that is, I mean, all of it looks insane. And apparently some of the members of the Burnout team are involved with it, which, I mean, Burnout plus Star Wars plus pod racing, I mean, that is a winning combination if there ever was one. I mean, if it sticks to landing,
You can charge your
that
laser
could
before
be
firing to
one
produce a
of
more
my
powerful
favorite games
shot.
of the year.
You won't be able to fire another charged shot while your first shot is airborne. You can lock on to some enemies when your laser is fully charged. Use a charged shot to destroy a group of enemies.
Let me tell you, this feels like a Star
Performing
Fox
a barrel
game.
roll
I mean,
generates
right
a
out of the
shield that
gate,
will
I mean,
repel
even
enemy
being able
fire.
to invert the controls makes this feel even better than it already did.
Try a barrel roll now.
That's what I like to see.
A little later in the time.
You can collect and store up to 9 bombs. Launch a bomb, then detonate it by pressing the same input again. You can even launch a bomb when locked onto an enemy.
It probably is a Tanuki. Let me tell you, it's like, those are one of those things where it's like, I know they're mostly popular in Japan or whatever, but it's like, every time I see one, I always think, oh, maybe that's just like a red
You can
panda or
collect
something
and
like that.
store up to 9 bombs.
Or a raccoon or something like that. Always I'm always so terrible at
Launch a bomb.
getting those
then
things
detonate
right.
it by pressing the same input again. You can even launch a bomb when locked onto an enemy.
Beautiful. Man, this feels like a labor of love. You know, they understood the mission perfectly. Mouse targeting. Ooh, okay. Just a second. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so basically,
Try maneuvering
the wing
now.
follows the cursor around, or the R-wing follows the cursor around. This control stick handles the tilting the left and right. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm not sure how likely I am to use this going forward, but it is definitely an interesting way of playing it.
Try tilting to fly through the obstacles.
Oh boy. Now granted, I have my sensitivity turned up a bit.
Time your boosts
my,
and brakes
mouse
carefully
mode,
to
but
navigate
it's-
the obstacles.
It is... Oh shit. Yeah, it is,
Try a
bit
barrel
on the
roll
twitchy
now.
side. But, oh, thank you. You know, I never really knew that I needed mouse controls from Star Fox, but this actually works pretty well, all things considered. Aside from me crashing into the ground repeatedly. Wow. It would help if I, like, did what I was being told. Yeah, let me
Fire
tell you,
your
this
laser
is the
now.
most
It's your
awkward
primary
way of playing,
weapon.
but at the same point, the experience of it isn't bad. The precision is pretty on point, and I mean the controls definitely take some getting used to, but they do work. They do. You could, in theory, play the entire game like this.
Use a charged shot to destroy a group of enemies.
Oh shit!
Use a charged shot to destroy a group of enemies.
Got it.
Launch a bomb, then detonate it by pressing the same input again.
So basically, it's what I've already done, but just this time with the mouse control. That's a pretty wide burst on that. Oh, man, it takes out a good group of enemies. Wow, that's way wider than it was in Star Fox 64. I mean, it always had a pretty decent range, but you could also feel it. Feel that range kind of being just a little bit too short from time to time. That feels like it's way more generous this time around. Okay, deactivation. You can exit mouse targeting by picking up the Joy-Con 2 controller and returning it to the normal position. You may now freely enter or exit mouse targeting in the course of gameplay. To disable mouse targeting activation, go to Gameplay Options, accessible from the main menu and pause menu. Okay. Okay, so I lifted the controller up, and then that brought up the menu here. We'll just set these down, and we will go back to the N64 controller.
Let's put what you've learned to the test. Commencing live fire exercise.
Okay.
A skilled pilot is always on the lookout for useful items.
Too slow, Fox. Maybe next time.
That was reckless, Falco.
Might have looked that way to you, but I know what I'm doing, old-timer.
Your
I
R-Wing can
saw
utilize
online
laser energy
in
items to
the,
implement powerful upgrades.
In the profile
The
for
first upgrade will activate twin lasers.
Peppy. Apparently, Peppy is
A
40
second upgrade will
watts.
supercharge your twin lasers
I
into
mean, I
powerful
thought he would
hyper
have been like
lasers.
in his like mid-50s, mid to late 50s, something like that. No, he's 40
But
watts.
be warned, taking wing damage will cause you to lose any active laser upgrade. It's critical you keep an eye on your shield gauge. Collecting a silver ring will refill some of your shield gauge. Collecting 3 gold rings will increase your maximum shield gauge. This increase will persist until the R-Wing is downed in combat. You can fly in any direction when all range mode is engaged. Your radar screen shows your position. Radar
here,
will
Falco.
also indicate the location of allies and enemies. When in all range mode, you can perform a U-turn. Try a U-turn now.
Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. That's on.
I've seen worse.
Remember, U-turn only works in all range
Master
mode.
of the backhanded compliment. Falco Lombardi.
Your Rob 64 unit can provide information and support via your comms array. Keep an eye out for incoming messages.
There is an incoming hail from Corneria awaiting your response.
That might be important.
How about we make this a bit more fun?
Huh? Wait!
We're not ready for that.
Warning, simulation safety protocols disengaged.
Your warranty is now void. Good luck.
Your warranty is now voided. Okay, that's a nice
I'll
touch.
show
That's
you
a
how
nice
real
touch.
pilot does it. Let's see what you got, Fox.
This is excessive. I'm taking too much damage. I guess I'm out.
The music's getting glitched out too. That is great. That is great. Oh, they're all sitting there where they are, helmets on.
Hey, who pulled the plug? Things were just getting good.
Sure. You almost managed to keep up with me.
Ha! Our self-proclaimed leader thinks he's real funny.
Guess we'll have to wait for the rematch.
You're all missing the point of the exercise entirely.
It's fine, Peppy.
Oh, jeez.
You worry too much.
Back that down a bit.
Somebody has to. Or didn't you hear the alert? Rob's got the command.
I was doing some recording earlier, and I have accidentally left the volume up. I knew I was going to forget to adjust that.
Hailing our humble band of mercenaries? This ought to be good. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Okay. Let's see what the holo viewer is like. Okay, just the biography section. Oh, Fox is 18 in this? Now, playing Star Fox 64, he always struck me like he was like somewhere in his like mid-20s. Same with Falco, maybe a little bit older, somewhere around like 26 or 7, something like that. Peppy, yeah, 41. Slippy is only 18 too. I mean, he seemed like he probably would have been somewhere around like 21 or 22. So it's interesting to see how old the characters actually are in this. James McCloud presumed dead. Let's see, the battle mode. Interesting, you can play with bots in this. That's one thing that was always a problem with the original Star Fox 64. You had to have other people playing with you. Of course, at the time, that was the style at the time.
Incoming hail from General Pepper. Priority 1 communication. Patching him through now.
We need your help, Star Fox.
Hey there, General. You seem a little on edge.
Andross's invasion has found its way to our doorstep. His forces are laying siege to Corneria as we speak. The Corneria Defense Force is spread too thin. I need your team to get down there and launch a counteroffensive.
That's no small ask, General. But as it happens, my team's available to deploy immediately. For a price.
Andross's forces have already occupied numerous worlds throughout the system. If they take Corneria, then all hope is lost. Save Corneria. Liberate the Lilat system, and you can name your price.
You've got yourself a deal. It's a pleasure doing business with you, General. Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox. We're gonna take the system back from Andross. One planet at a time.
So definitely more of an effort gone into the presentation. You know, the story elements of it. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Just gorgeous.
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the wings.
Oh, beautiful. I can only imagine what my younger self would have thought going from Star Fox 64 to this back to back.
Falco here. G-diffuser seems fine. Let's go already.
Enemy targets up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Slippy, stay in formation.
Yeah, doesn't it? It just...
Bogey on your tail.
Nice.
Cover me while I
Yeah, I mean, it's... Nintendo has really done a great job with, like, the art design or the wow factor of a lot of the things that they've done during the Switch 2 era so far. Makes me really curious to see how Ocarina of Time Remake's going to turn out.
Everybody, stay alert.
Good God. Oh, man. Oh, wow. This actually looks like a war-torn city. Oh, I missed it.
Enemy on your tail, Fox. Use the brake.
I'll line these guys up, Fox. What the? Something's wrong with my G-diffuser.
Fox, use your boosters to catch up.
Guess I owe you one.
Yes, you do.
That's why you shouldn't rush a systems check.
Do a barrel roll.
I must say, I prefer some of the deliveries in the original version better.
Those archways make
You know,
for a
it's like-
good obstacle course. Think you can thread the needle?
You know, the Falco just seemed like way more sarcastic
That was the easy part, Fox.
in the other one. Like, more like charismatically sarcastic.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, Falco.
I've got eyes on a high-value target. Follow me.
You'd better be right about this, Falco.
I say we trust Falco's instincts.
God, look at those bomb effects. Those look gorgeous. Aside from when they hit my R-wing. I mean, it's like, let me tell you, this really feels like Corneria is being invaded.
So someone wants to play.
Someone wants to play.
Decrease altitude.
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
Slippy, where are my diagnostics?
Enemy shield analysis coming your way now.
Oh, look at this thing.
Attack! Target lock. Destroy them. Not bad, Fox.
There's less of a visual feedback when you are hitting the right area compared to the original. It's like there's like a little bit of like an exaggeration there. Like you'll see like some things kind of like buckle a little bit. Maybe a little bit of a flash too.
Who are you guys?
Oh, that's it?
We're Star Fox. Tell your boss we're coming for him.
You're no match for Andros.
Some of the delivery does just maybe have a little bit less energy or whatever
Gotta be worth a bonus.
compared to the original.
All aircraft report.
It'll take more than an aerial assault super carrier to slow us down.
Wish your dad could have seen you today.
You just about managed to keep up with me, Fox.
Extra life.
A new
113
intelligence
hits,
is
not
available
too
in
bad.
the HoloViewer.
New battle banner option available. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Just beautiful.
Corneria is saved. Andross's forces are at full retreat.
As promised. My crew is worth what you're paying us, General.
Some of your crew is worth it anyway.
Because you shot down the attack carrier, we were able to obtain a wealth of enemy intelligence. Crucially, we've learned that our main fleet has been targeted for attack as it passes through Sector Y. Attempts to warn our people have gone unanswered. I'd like you to rendezvous with them ASAP. If you can take this opportunity to decimate the enemy forces, all the better. Get out there and back up the fleet, Star Fox.
Understood, General. I'll have Rob plot a course. I had planned to route us through the Meteo asteroid field, but it sounds like they need us in Sector Y.
Wait a minute, Fox. Scans are showing unidentified energy emanating from within the asteroid field. Maybe we should investigate.
A science field trip. Just what we need.
Andross's army could be using Meteo as a staging area for the invasion. But never mind that. You heard General Pepper. The fleet needs our support in Sector Y.
So, is this the first opportunity to choose which way we go? Do we go through Meteo or Sector Y? Well, Sector Y is like the reward path for shooting down the supercarrier, so we will go that way. I must say, it feels really, really good. It looks really good, too. Oh, man.
The Cornerian fleet needs our support.
Then let's take out as many bogies as we can.
Keep that up and see what happens.
Where did these enemies deploy from?
Oh, crap.
It's Andross's armada. They got the drop on us. Defend the Allied fleet.
Wow, looks like the bombs might just fully clear the screen this time around. There we go.
Good job. Keep
Oh boy, I thought there was something out there. Okay, maybe not screen clearing.
six. Obstacle ahead. We should split up.
Got them. Okay, so I guess I'm going down here.
I'll check out the action up above. So many targets up here. You're missing out.
Crap. Yeah, I wish that there was a little bit more of like a visual feedback when you are making good contact.
Break through! We'll find out who's coordinating this attack.
You're taking charge, just like your father.
There we go. Bonus R-Wing.
Hail from the Great Fox.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Radar shows trouble. Stay ready.
Activate all range mode.
Have a good night, Digo. Oh, crap. There you are.
Enemy shield analyzed.
That's one down already.
That's one down.
Okay, that was too easy. That's better. Shogun Warlord. It's nice that it shows the names of these.
I challenge you to combat, Star Fox. You won't strike me again. Surely you could do better.
I can't lock on.
I have survived much worse. Mistake to get so close.
Yeah, he's right about that. Need to keep my distance on this. I don't think they did anything. I think he got away.
Not finished yet.
Let me tell you. I mean, seriously?
I have survived
There we go.
worse.
Not that time.
This is an honorable defeat.
I mean, I gotta say, one of the thing that is really making this experience for me is playing with the Switch Online N64 controller. This is just the way to play this.
Decent shooting, Fox. Let's call it a tie.
Life support damage. That's kind of important.
A new intelligence report is available in the Holo Viewer.
Free as?
Star Fox. Thanks to you, our fleet is at full combat capability as it advances into the system.
Just another day at the office, General.
The day's not over yet. Enemy forces are on the move. Our military base on Katina is under siege. It's a key strategic outpost we can't afford to lose. With our fleet in fighting shape, I can send reinforcements to Katina. Meanwhile, I want you to turn your attention to Aquas.
The ocean planet. What's your angle?
Despite its lack of strategic significance, Andross's forces have shown interest in the planet. I'd like to know why.
The R-Wings won't be of much use in the water.
Maintain your position. I'll have an underwater research craft deployed as soon as possible.
Actually, there's no reason to waste time. I've been developing a prototype submersible. It's exactly what we need for this sort of mission.
I've seen that thing in the hangar. What's it made out of? Scrap metal and chewing gum?
Falco's got a point, Fox. Slippy's submersible is entirely untested. I'm as keen as the General to know what's happening on Aquas, but it sounds like Katina could use our help too.
The enemy's up to something on Aquas, and my prototype means we're in a position position to do something about it. Show him what the Blue Marine can do, Fox.
Let me tell you, they really these cutscenes, they do a very good job of making you feel like a little bit indecisive about where you want to go. I mean, I've basically just been going for the pretty much the hard route on this, but yeah, I mean, it is tempting to see what's going on with Katina too. But let's get the Blue Marine in here. Oh, I suppose the difficulty selection is probably also a factor as well. You can see a little bit of kind of like the banding or whatever in that one video. But man, oh man, this looks gorgeous.
There's a strange signal. I'm sending the data back to you guys.
Just beautiful.
You're the first one to put the Blue Marine through its paces.
That glorified bathtub is no place for a real pilot.
Ha. Sure, Falco, sure.
What's wrong with those creatures? They're being awful aggressive.
We're starting to get into deeper water now.
It's getting dark down there.
If you fire a torpedo, it should provide some light.
Dang.
The water appears to be polluted.
And it's getting worse the deeper you go.
That must be the lost civilization of Aquis.
What's left of it, at least.
So yeah, let's totally wreck it.
How's the Blue Marine holding up, Fox?
I'm still dry, so we're off to a good start.
Give it time.
It's doing better than we expected, Snip.
Okay.
Try a barrel roll.
It can do that?
Yeah, this is definitely a tougher course. This is, yeah, keeping me on my toes. Dang.
Sonar shows something behind you. Keep shooting. You've got lots of torpedoes.
Dang. Dang. Not doing very good at the moment. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh damn. Shit!
Sonar shows something
Good.
behind you. Keep shooting. You've got lots of torpedoes. Something big's moving down there. Hux, be careful.
Slippy? Come in, Slippy. Guess I'm on my own.
Fox, come in, Fox. Sensors are picking up something huge.
Oh boy.
I can see that. I'm looking at a clam the size of a transport ship.
Oh, look at that cyborg eye.
Enemy shell analyzed. Sending you the data.
Oh geez. This is gonna be tough. Lasers don't feel especially useful at this particular moment.
Fire a homing torpedo. Don't hold back, Fox.
Go for the eye!
All systems are holding. That's it. Don't let up.
Come on, come on. Got it! Nice!
You did it. Fox, you're a natural.
Not bad, Slip. The Blue Marine came through.
I had my doubts, but your tinkering really came in clutch, Slippy.
Who wants to try it out next? Falco?
Not on your life. I belong in the sky.
A new intelligence report is available in the Holo Viewer.
Main power, communications, and life support are all damaged. The good news is about doing this mission on Aquas was basically everybody stayed in the hangar and had their R-wings repaired.
Well done, Star Fox. If you hadn't put an end to Andross's experiment, Aquas might have become a spawning ground for monstrosities.
We'll keep delivering, General. As long as you don't clam up when the bill is due.
Our fleet has successfully engaged the enemy on multiple fronts. For now, we're holding the line, and holding the enemy's attention. There's never been a better time to strike at Zone S. Reports indicate that this once vibrant ecosystem has been plundered for its resources and corrupted beyond recognition. Sabotage Andross's operation here, and you'll strike a powerful blow to his war machine. Do so quietly, and you'll be able to approach Venom unseen.
Sounds like a stealth mission. Think you all can keep quiet long enough to get the job done?
I'll let my lasers do the talking.
Keep the enemy occupied a little longer, General. We'll get down there and clean up Andross's mess. We'll get the drop on them. Stay low.
This doesn't look like the Zone S I remember.
I can't believe they did this.
What a dump! Searchlights ahead. Don't let them spot you.
Guess we'll have to take them all out.
Let's see. Seems like the ending to this stage was also tied to the searchlights. Sorry, Slip.
You're gaining on me. I knew I could count on you.
You've got your father's instincts, Fox.
Some good they did him.
Oh, damn!
Looks like you could use a hand, Falco. I'll target the lights on the left. You guys go right.
Oh, Cat!
What are you doing here?
I wanted to meet your new gang.
Aren't you going to introduce us, Falco?
Cat, Star Fox, Cat. Happy now?
Whoa! Threading the needle on that.
Got somebody on my tail. Thanks. Falco could learn a thing or two from you.
Ha!
I'm trying to help if you hadn't noticed.
Sorry.
Aim for the water wheel. Steady on the stick, Fox.
Sorry. Oh, shit. Damn it. I didn't take all of them out.
Trajectory confirmed. Supply drop deployed.
Transports ahead. Shoot those crates.
Watch your tail, Fox.
Damn.
What's over here?
Enemy fighter spotted. They're going down.
The banter's good.
Maybe we should consider a new recruit.
A little backup would be nice.
Crap.
Survive with that.
Damn it. Oh,
We've been spotted. So much for the stealth approach.
shit.
They're explosive. Take them out or steer clear.
Sensors show something huge about the surface.
Where'd you whelps come from? I'll teach you kids some respect.
Ah,
Enemy vessel analyzed. Sending data to your monitor.
let me tell you, this is way more generous with the bombs. Unless I'm misremembering the stage. There we go.
Adjust 10 degrees starboard and fire.
Shit. He took out my wing.
I can't see anything. Fire at will. Empty the ballast and prepare the surface. All stations ready.
There we go. Shit. Great.
Target those two exhaust pipes. It's heavily armored. Drop bomb.
I keep getting excited because the entire health bar flashes. And then it's like not full. I'm like, ah, shit.
Target those two exhaust pipes.
Oh, shit.
Target those two exhaust pipes. It's heavily armored.
Oh, exhaust pipes. I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. I'm so laser focused on the I'm so laser focused on the weapons. I keep forgetting to go for the exhaust pipes on the top. The ones that Peppy keeps mentioning.
Target those two exhaust pipes.
But yeah, there needs to be more of there we go.
Well done.
There we go.
Keep it up. It's heavily armored. Drop bombs.
Okay. There we go.
Destroy that crane.
Damn, this is really good. This is just really, really good. They have taken an already great boss battle and they have made it even better. This is just so good. So good. Okay, can't do any better than that. Got it.
Unleash the cannons!
Heh.
Curse you, Star Fox!
Beautiful. Oh, man. I am having a fucking blast with this.
Fall in, team. How are we doing?
It's too bad the searchlights caught us.
Yeah,
Glad
shit.
We've given the planet a chance to recover.
Falco's R-Wing is in the repair bay.
Interesting. So that's how they're divvying out the lives. I think they're a little more generous than they were in the original, but I could be misremembering. I know I played it on here a few months back on the channel, but...
You've done significant damage to Andross's supply line, Star Fox, but you weren't exactly quiet about it.
So they'll see us coming. That's not the same thing as being able to stop us.
As long as you're wreaking havoc on enemy installations, I'd like you to consider Macbeth, the industrial planet. Most of Andross's weapons originate here. It is the dark heart of his entire operation. Disrupt that operation, and the enemy's manufacturing capabilities will grind to a halt.
You're speaking my language, General. Let me see what we can do.
I'm hacking the enemy network now. If we could intercept this train, we'd cut off the flow of weapons from Macbeth.
So you want us to cause some mayhem? That's my kind of plan.
We could target the train directly, of course, but the railway appears to be secured by a series of locks along the track. If we shoot all 8 locks, we might be able to reroute the train, causing further disruption to enemy supply lines.
It'll be tough for the R-Wings to track the target through some of that terrain.
Actually, I've got something that might help. I've been tinkering on a prototype for a ground assault vehicle.
Hang on. Are you trying to tell me we've got a tank lying around here?
If by tank you mean advanced ground assault vehicle with a high-intensity laser cannon, then yeah, we've got a tank.
I'll drive. Now let's go throw a wrench into Andross's war machine.
Okay, so we did not achieve the perfect victory through Zone S. Like we exactly like we did with the last playthrough that I did with the original Star Fox 64 on here. I believe I fucked up the stealth part in that too. Oh, that's neat. The little screen down there on the bottom right, you can actually control and kind of like test out your techniques or practice or whatever while you wait. Oh god, the Landmaster looks fucking phenomenal.
Landmaster deployed. Talk me through it, Slippy.
It boosts and rolls just like the R-Wing. It hovers too.
The train is in my sights. Let's do some damage.
This train doesn't stop for anybody.
We'll see about that.
Here you go.
Yeah, I just feel like there needs to be more of a kind of a visual representation of the impact, like when you're making good hits. Because otherwise, it's hard to tell whether I'm like bouncing it off of armor or not making a dent in it or whatever.
This looks fun. Mind if I crash the party?
Hey, cat. Whoop.
Trying to help if you haven't
Sorry.
noticed.
I keep shooting her for some reason. Not trying to.
Want some more?
How's the Landmaster doing, Fox?
The train hasn't managed to shake me yet.
Try the hover mode.
God, they have just done such a great job with this.
We gotta keep pace with that train.
Okay, let's speed things up a bit. Damn. Couldn't boost up in time to snag that bomb.
Want some more? What's wrong? Come a little closer. Use hover.
There we go.
You're approaching the first rail lock, Fox. Shoot all 8 rail locks and maybe we can divert the train.
Okay.
Clear the way for ya. I've got the left. Fox, you take the right.
Supplies deployed.
I didn't expect to have to use this. You get to see my new toy. Lucky you. Come on over here. Don't be shy. Mr. Raillock.
Oh, shit.
This guy's day.
Data analysis.
Where the
coming your
fuck
way.
did I miss one? I thought Kat said she had the left. Oh, crap.
Full steam ahead.
Shit. There's number 3 I missed. Oh, shit.
We can still take out this train.
I think I missed the train locks last playthrough on the old one, too. Shit.
Well, I'm having a great time.
Oh, shit.
That weapon's gotta have a weak point. Requesting backup. Appreciate it, Fox.
There we go. Damn. There's the facility we had a chance to wreck, but couldn't.
Great shooting, Fox. Shoot that weapon.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Just about there, just about there. There we go. Come on.
Got a bogey on my 6. Help me out here, Fox. Teamwork. Gotta love it.
Teamwork helps make the dream work.
Hit the back of the train. Wait, no.
Got it.
That should slow things down for the enemy.
But it didn't go boom.
The Landmaster was the star of the show.
Good to know we've got a reliable tank in our arsenal.
Repairs complete on Falco's R-Wing.
Tell Falco I said hi, will you?
You know, I was thinking about this.
A new intelligence report is available in the HoloViewer.
I'm trying to remember what my high score was in this. I want to say it was either 1,200 or 1,400 hits in the original Star Fox 64. I'm going to have to double check that sometime.
That assault vehicle of yours got the job done, Fox. The enemy won't soon recover from their loss on Macbeth.
Sounds to me like a perfect time to advance on Venom.
Sure you don't want to take the Landmaster for a spin first, Falco?
Put wings on it, and then maybe we'll talk.
Don't encourage him.
Venom is within your reach, but your activities on Macbeth have drawn a fair bit of attention. Andros knows you're coming for him.
Seriously, the bickering between these guys, it fucking works, dude.
Be warned,
Really, really good.
It's a highly advanced defense system. I must maintain radio silence from this point on, but I know you have what it takes to finish this, Star Fox. Good luck.
That satellite's no joke, Fox. It's stockpiled with enemy fighters, and enough warheads to really ruin somebody's day.
Sounds impressive. But if Bulls is between us and our final target, then it's about to become highly advanced space junk.
Let's see. Looks like... Yeah, looks like that is our next location. Seriously, I love that little kind of like a training screen.
We gotta get through that force field.
Oh shit.
Aim for the 6 energy tower.
Let's see.
I'll cover you, Fox.
I'm in pursuit.
Okay, so I'm aiming a little too low, apparently. Need to really go for the crystals themselves. See, there again.
Hurry up, Fox. I can't cover you all day.
Going on the offense.
Not so fast, pal.
Yeah, just... It's like that. It's like that. That really shows you that, yeah, you're hitting something.
What's taking so long, Fox?
Watch this maneuver.
Oh, shit.
Time for a little payback.
I'm turning the tables.
You're not getting away that easy.
Well, at least that's a familiar line.
I'm taking friendly fire.
That knocked out the force field.
Looks like we got more company.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Now I've got you.
Radar says I'm in trouble.
It's your own target, Fox.
Teamwork. Gotta love it.
Uh-oh.
Star Fox.
I'll take my time picking you apart.
Determined to die like your daddy, Fox?
Oh, shit. What is this guy, Christian Cage?
Business with the Emperor.
Star Wolf. So you're doing Andross's dirty work.
That swine's got a lot to answer for. It's not a competition, Fox.
This guy's got it out for me.
Can't shake this guy.
You've got a lot of nerve, Pigma.
I knew I could count on you. They've got me in their sights. They're after me.
Oh, crap.
Guy won't leave me alone.
You're not getting away this time, peppy old pal.
Ooh, that was too close.
Time for a tactical retreat.
Damn it.
Stop flitting around.
Annoying bird. I'll enjoy plucking your feathers.
It's dangerous to make me mad.
I knew I could count on
Oh,
you.
crap. There goes the wing.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Got him. Got him.
Andross will pay extra for your head.
Nope, I'm done.
Damn.
Supplies deployed.
Hey, mind your own business.
Indulge me. I do enjoy the chase.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
No!
Looks like we got more company.
Well, that's good. I didn't have to repeat the entire mission.
Play tough.
They've got me in their sights. This guy won't leave me alone.
I picked up a shadow.
Ah, I'm hit.
Help me out here, Fox.
This is really starting to tick me off.
Playtime is over, Star Fox.
Oh, shit.
I'll take my time picking
So you're doing Andross's dirty work.
That swine's got a lot to answer for. Teamwork. Gotta love it.
Don't crawl back under your rock. I don't roll over for anyone.
This guy's got it out for me.
The satellite core is exposed. That's our target.
Come on, little fox. Take the shot. A little backup would be nice, but my reward.
Annoying bird. I'll enjoy plucking your feathers.
You're not getting away that easy.
Won't give me that easy.
I owe you one. Not so tough now, are you?
Destroy the satellite's core.
Nah, Star Wolf is going down first, then we're taking out the core.
If you shoot, you better not miss.
Come on. There goes Leon!
Don't bet against the R-Wing.
Let's see. Only one left is Star Wolf himself, I believe.
Scratch one bogey.
It's dangerous to make me mad. Not so tough now, are you?
Time for a little payback.
Moves, rookie.
Bold move, rookie.
Destroy the satellite's core.
Now I've got you.
My shields are toast.
Slippy!
Going on the offense.
Get your own target, fox.
Let's see, where
Not a
is...
competition, Fox.
The radar is far more useful in this one.
It's dangerous to make me mad.
Got him! Later, Star Wolf.
Supplies deployed.
Destroy the satellite's core.
Oh, crap. Let me tell you, the soundtrack's been really good in this, too. I don't know that it tops the original, but it is very, very good. Of course, it's one of those things that's hard to top the original, too. That should just about do it!
Venom, here we come.
Let me tell you, this is...
A new intelligence report is available in the HoloViewer.
This is great. This is just fucking great.
Venom isn't very inviting, is it?
Scans confirm what we've all heard. The planet is totally toxic. How Andros managed to survive for so long is a mystery.
Well, his luck's about to change.
Careful, Fox. Andros is a wily foe, and he's had years to fortify his position. It's crucial that you keep your eyes open down there. He caught Star Fox by surprise last time.
Not this time, Peppy. It's been a rough road to get here, but it'll take more than he's got to stop us now.
Less talk, more action. This is the fight I've been waiting for.
I promised you a challenge, Falco, and I always keep my word. So let's get down there and finish the job.
I'm very interested to see how they handle the final boss fight. That is a lot of enemies.
It's showtime, Star Fox. Eyes up, jets hot.
These guys aren't even in the same league.
Keep your guard up. Andros knows we're here.
No kidding.
Don't go dying on me, Fox.
Stay sharp. I won't lose anyone else to this place.
I'll take the left.
I've got the right. Hostiles coming from behind. Watch the sky.
Already up to 69 enemies down.
Shooting.
Nice.
Supplies deployed. Show them who is boss.
Falco's a bad influence on you, Rob.
Never seen that tech. Stay sharp. Hang in there, Fox. We're almost out of this valley.
Oh boy.
I wish your dad could see us now.
He'd tell.
Watch it.
Those tin cans are no match for me!
Rob, secure the comms.
Oh yeah.
We're headed right into that ominous temple. Sure, that tracks.
Come on, tough guy. It'll be fun.
This place is one big death trap.
Don't get too close, Fox.
Oh shit. Come on. You need that crack back. Go.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
There we go. Got it. Kablam!
You this.
Are you kidding me?
You don't have to do this alone, kid.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox.
Love the reflections on the walls. Good grief.
Control the galaxy. How very foolish to face me on your own.
Okay, is the path going to deviate at all?
Are you so eager to repeat your father's mistakes?
Okay, so it's just a straight shot this time around. Not sure if it's something to do with the path I took or what. Oh my god, look at that. Oh shit. Oh, that is fucking creepy. I love it. Oh shit. 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 Damn. Oh shit! Oh shit! Is that it? I don't think we got the true ending this time around. I know we didn't. It's almost like I have another excuse to replay it.
Your father'd be proud of you.
I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
Wow, a compliment from Falco. $100 on the nose. 864 enemies down.
Intelligence report is available in the Holo Viewer.
All right.
This works, Star Fox. The Lilat system owes you a significant debt of gratitude.
No, they just owe us a significant debt.
General. I'm sending the bill over now. Nice doing business with you.
The payday takes some of the sting off. But did you really have to snag all the glory for yourself, Fox?
Come on, Falco. We helped save the entire system. The war's finally over.
Yeah, and I'm already bored.
Ha!
Fox? Everything okay?
I don't know, Peppy. I've got this funny feeling. Like it isn't over. Like maybe we played right into Andross's hands.
The fools think they've won.
Nice foreshadowing. Well, let me tell you, not my best all-time Star Fox playthrough from a performance standpoint. But for a brand new Star Fox game, I'm very pleased with that overall. I think I did pretty well.
This is one steep bill.
That's another thing that made Star Fox 64 so great was you got to go back and, you know, try to beat your high scores on all these different stages, and you had to get basically you had to achieve a certain amount of hits on each individual stage while keeping all three of your wingmen in the air in order to unlock like some sort of a special bonus tied to each stage or whatever, like getting a medal or something like that. All right. Let's see what the global progress looks like. Achievement view. Use this feature to review mission performance. Check your medal progress and reveal details on how to unlock alternate routes. Good deal. Okay. Earning a medal on all missions will unlock campaign mode's expert difficulty. So yeah, there's a good reason to go back. Let's see, a second. Avatar settings. Embody Star Fox characters in game chat. These options modify the camera video you share with your friends in chat. And I don't have the camera in position to try it out right now. Oh, man. So yeah, it looks like a lot of different accessories and portraits to unlock. Okay, earn every medal in normal difficulty to unlock. Okay. So that's a neat feature. You can also customize your background. Oh, random reward unlocked by completing battle mode matches. Okay, we'll start with that one. That's not bad either, especially for the blue part. But yeah, I think we'll stick with that. All sorts of different emblems. All right, we'll do that. Let's see. We'll check out the challenge mode. So basically, the stages that I played in... Oh, Venom 2. Yep. I'm surprised they didn't, like, put question marks in those places for spoiler reasons or whatever. But let's see. Challenge mode for Corneria. Defeat 3 or more enemies with a single charge shot. Complete Falco's challenge. Defeat all 6 Garuda robots. Defeat all 4 ski bots. Complete the mission in 3 minutes or fewer. Defeat every vulnerable part of the Granga. Okay, let's try it.
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the wings.
God, I never get tired of seeing this. It looks so, so good. Let me tell you, hats off to the team that did this game. They knocked it out of the park.
So far, so good.
Very, very, very pleased with this. And this is from somebody that is a picky Star Fox fan.
Let's go already. Enemy targets up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, so.
Slippy, stay in formation.
There we go.
You've done it, Slippy.
Complete Falco's challenge. 6 Garuda robots. 4 ski bots.
Blow me on your tail.
Cover me while I fine-tune my sensors. Oh, you got him? Well, thanks, Fox.
Pay attention, Slippy.
God, the water looks really, really good.
We're entering Corneria City now.
Andros sure has trashed the place.
Everybody, stay alert. Enemy on your tail, Fox. Use the brake.
I'm assuming these are the Garuda bots or whatever. I don't know that I've ever heard their name.
I'll line these guys up, Fox. What the? Something's wrong with my G diffuser. Ah, guess I owe you one.
That's why you shouldn't rush a systems check.
Do a barrel roll.
Got it. Next up is the ski bots. Not ski ball,
Always make
ski
for a
bot.
Good obstacle course. Think you can thread the needle?
2 down. 3. And I see you. Got it.
Too bad, Fox. Maybe next time.
Okay, we do not have a lot of time. I don't know that we're going to get the 3-minute.
Scanners show something massive just ahead.
Let's go.
Activate all range mode.
Okay, we are probably not going to get this done in the 3 minutes, but we'll try. We'll try.
Whoa, a ground assault mech.
Ha!
What's this? A swarm of lowly flies. I'm going to enjoy crushing you.
Slippy, where are my diagnostics?
Enemy shield analysis coming your way now.
Unacceptable. How
Can we do this?
dare you? Irritating insects.
Okay.
Corneria belongs to Andros. I felt that.
Got it!
My Emperor, I failed you.
Hot damn! Is that all the challenges?
All aircraft, report.
That mech looks tough, but it was no match for us.
Reminded me of fighting alongside your dad.
Didn't even break a sweat. How about you, Fox?
Fantastic. Oh, I did not complete Falco's challenge. Shit! Well, I couldn't have done everything in one playthrough anyways. Well, yeah. I mean, essentially, there's replay value in the challenge mode, replay value in the campaign mode. There's the medals to unlock or collect. I mean, this is a hell of a game. Hell of a game. As somebody who has loved Star Fox 64 for all of his life, this is a dream come true. Absolutely fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And, yeah. I can definitely see myself coming back to this quite often. Just phenomenal job. Hats off to the team that made this. They knocked it out of the park. All right, peeps. I think that is going to do it for tonight's stream. I'd like to thank you all for hanging out with me. Shout out to the chat. Digo, number 83. Let me see here. Gil GTG. Great to hear from you, my friend. Let me tell you. That was fun. I had a great time with that. Really, really good evening. And I'm probably going to try doing these, later evening streams whenever I can. You know, this is fun. This is relaxed. It's not as hot in here. But, yeah, that will do it for tonight. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you had a good time, like the video. That helps me out with the visibility. And the YouTube algorithm has not been on my side this month for some reason. It's like I'm noticing a considerable percentage drop in like the watch time and the views and stuff like that. It just seems like the YouTube isn't putting my videos out in front of people as often as it used to. And especially with the shorts, those have just dropped off completely for some reason. I mean, I maybe can get a couple hundred, but it just seems like it has slowed down considerably. I'm not sure if it's something to do with some changes YouTube has made or what. But yeah, liking the video helps me out a bunch. Subscribe to the channel if you had a good time. You want to check out some of my other streams. Both ones that I've already done and the ones to come. Drop me a comment on the video. Let me know. Are you going to pick up Star Fox 64 Remake? And no, that's not the official title. It's just Star Fox, but, But, yeah, let me know what you thought about it. If you're picking it up. And I'll reply in the comments. And, you can also check me out on Patreon, patreon.com/BlueSwim. Membership is free. Don't have my hand out for any of it. And that's where I post my written content and my audio content whenever I have the opportunity to work on those. You can follow me on social media at blueswim.bsky.social. I'm also on twitch.tv/FomosAmofo, FOMOSAMOFO. And the same on Twitter/X at FomosAmofo. I rarely ever post on there, though, so, yeah, but it's just a place that you can you can occasionally check me out on. And I will keep you posted on social media, on the on Bluesky. You know, when I'm going to be streaming next and what I'm going to be streaming. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I think that will do it. So thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this look at Star Fox, the Switch 2 remake of the Nintendo 64 classic and one of my all-time favorite games. This is a worthy tribute to it. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. And I'll catch y'all maybe sometime this weekend. I'll keep you posted on when. This has been BlueSwim. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.